Hi, welcome to my articles but podcast, mental health issues but it's Bling. I am your host, Social Unit 254 304 647 50. The day I will kill myself. I would not like to ask you to come to my burial. I know you love me. I know I meant the world. And I will have caused you pain like you never had. But sadly, you have to come because if you don't, there will be no one. And the attendants in the morgue will throw me to the rats. Just one last selfish act. The room was quite dark, almost empty. Just me and my laptop lying on my bed. I stand up and walk to the door and silently lock it, almost as if I am afraid someone will knock and I have to let them into my style. I sit down and look at my phone. 27 missed calls. Mom is calling, but the phone just goes off. I am relieved. I walk to the toilet and look in the mirror. I almost cannot reconcile I am the same person looking back. Perhaps I should be done with it. What right do I have to think I deserve to be here? To think I am special? To speak my mind? Hell, to even exist? I am getting cold. I wear a sweater, sit down on the bed, staring at the wall for a few minutes, then checking if the noose I have tied is functional enough. It is. I guess we all know how my story ended, but this is not the moral to this story. I can attest, since my Russian roulette with death, I am perceived as more interesting. People call me crazy to my face, which is a good thing in this century. All the mental health campaigns, or maybe they are adverts, have washed off some of the stigma, and the rappers with colored hair and face tattoos have made it cool. I am lucky to live in a century that mental health issues are considered bling as opposed to being committed to an asylum. This, however, creates a conundrum. For every Billie Eilish, I find her pretty authentic. There are 10 Jared Leto 2016 Suicide Squad jokers tattooed damaged across the face like it's a brand name. Because it is. The marketing of mental illness as being cool, edgy, maybe even a marker for creativity has made mental health issues to become an accessory akin to an iPhone 3.5mm dongle. It is really important, but you could do without it. But also you have to buy it because Apple is really advertising it after removing the jack. Maybe an American 2016 pop culture reference may not be the best example to Kenyans, but give me a break. We as a people are Americanized to a point we call each other nigger just because. My point, however, is that the good intentions of sensitizing people on mental health issues ended up being run through the capital machine. And as people found a way to make money from it, it quickly became a trend. The existence of Instagram did not help. All these rich emo kids could purchase the fitting aesthetic, saying they are depressed yet talked of voices in their heads and chilling with their demons, which are very textbook schizophrenia traits. This had the effect of branding mental health issues as rich kid problems. Rich kids seeking attention, and if you are poor, there's a probability that you should make some money and see if you'll still be depressed, ignoring the numerous number of people who by all metrics could be perceived as highly successful who have ended up taking their own lives. And as we make full circle on this, my friend who found me that day perhaps wore a facade of care and worry as he was telling another friend of something in the lines on how worried they are about me. But deep down, it is fascinating to know a clown. Like all circuses, it takes the freaks to participate alongside the audience for a freak show. I had the aesthetic already. I had a few privileges. My only worry is, however, a cry for help on the stage will be confused as part of the performance until it's too late. Thank you so much for listening to my Articles But podcast. Like, share, subscribe.